Hi, it's Michael from Men's Finest. What? Patterns? That's what we're supposed to do, right? Lots of patterns. No? No. No. If you don't want to end up looking like this, you need to watch this video, you need to show that video to other people who may end up looking like that. Let's talk patterns, they are very important. Patterns will add some dimension, texture and visual interest to whatever you're wearing. You may end up having too many patterns, but we will go over several common patterns you may find in stores already in your closet and you don't even know about them. How to distinguish the difference between all of them, and finally, how to incorporate them within your existing wardrobe with your existing pieces so you can easily put together a cohesive, good looking outfit. So as you probably already figured out, I'm actually wearing too many patterns. I've got a plaid shirt, I've got a paisley tie that is extremely strong pattern, so you have to be careful with paisleys altogether. I'm wearing this check pocket square that is only check on its own, which obviously is a strong pattern as well, but also includes all of those colors that we talked about before, the reds, the yellows and the pinks, so you have to be careful about that as well. Also, I'm wearing a pinstripe suit, another huge statement in men's wear fashion. Also, don't forget about the watch. So what do you think about my outfit? Let me know in the comments below. Okay, so let's deconstruct this outfit. I'm going to start off with something that is closest to my body. I'm going to start with a shirt. So when it comes down to a shirt, this particular one is a plaid shirt. Plaid scales vary, but as a whole, plaid prints are typically more busy because of the color, plus the actual plain pattern itself. So there is lots of different shades of blues and browns and greens. Make sure to use plaid sparingly. You know, one plaid item per outfit is usually best. So how about my paisley tie? Paisley is up there with plaids, to be honest. As far as you know, the amount of visual attention it commands. Great with ties and shirts. If wearing a busy pattern such as paisley, make sure you stick to some solid colors for the rest of the outfit. And this is an example of a paisley bow tie. It just hurts my eyes just looking at those two together. And also you've got a paisley pocket square, also in blacks or in blues, available in our store, but they are very busy patterns. So how about going for some gingham, also known as check pattern? Also comes in many different sizes, from mini to large scale gingham. Most you can see them in shirts, but I also do them in pocket squares and bow ties. My collection of ginghams actually extends to all sorts. You obviously have got a pocket square in orange, yellow, blue, black, green. Why? Because that's just a very natural, easy pattern to go for. If you've got a navy suit, if you've got a grey suit, if you've got sort of darker grey or some brown suits, all of a sudden if you pick up a right shirt for it, that basically completes your outfit. You don't have to figure it out anymore. Stripes come in many different scales of stripe. A pinstripe, a very thin one, and wide rep stripe that you find in ties. It's a really flexible, easily worn with other patterns, and of course goes with all the solids. I've got my solid white shirt and I can go with my tie. I pre-tied already. So it's a very big, bold statement tie. It's a striped tie. So if I put my pinstripe jacket on now, so I put my pinstripe jacket on, all of a sudden it looks all right. Doesn't hurt anyone. It's just a nice combination of two patterns that are from the same family, slightly different, but they are the same family patterns, and if you combine that with your watch that is also a pinstripe, I think you're gonna be in luck. And of course, never forget about the white pocket square. And next up is some dots. Different scales available from small to very large dot. But what I've seen in recent times that there is less and less dots around. Even the shirts right now with the tiny little dots, I haven't seen them on a high street for a while now. So I think maybe the dot era has slightly passed. It's going to come back, don't worry. But I think for now, I would stay away from dots. This is a herringbone pattern. Herringbone is a common pattern you can find in suits and ties, and also in shirts. In wool fabrics, it gets its unique pattern from the way the fabric is woven. You can find herringbone in varying scales, though in suits and shirts, they are usually tonal and small scale, which makes it easy to wear with other bold patterns and colours. Last but not least is the Houndstooth pattern. You will find it anywhere from shirts to ties to pocket squares, although I haven't got any of them apart from this little pocket square that I've got. Go figure. It's usually a smaller scale which adds a nice texture to the garment. They could be easily used with other plain colours and plain patterns. Okay, so how to put all those patterns together? It is important that you start simple. You know, if you try to put several different patterns on top of each other with varying scales of Houndstooth or Plaid, plus you're going to have all the colours to think about. Click on the video about colours. You sure going to be overwhelmed. So consider this. Start small and scale patterns that are easy to pair with other bold colours. Larger patterns needs to be on their own, otherwise the outfit may look like I did at the beginning of the video. It's going to be too busy, it's going to clash, it's not going to look good. But if I have to choose between colours and patterns, I would more focus on the patterns than I would on colours. What do I mean? Well, I would choose maybe 2 or 3 different patterns first. Maybe my shirt, maybe my suit, maybe my accessories, and then I will try to think about colours, not the other way around. Okay, start simply. Let the shirt you choose be the base of your outfit. Whether shirt you decide to wear is going to be nice and soft and easy on the eye like this one, or whether you're going to go for any bold patterns, let this be the base of your outfit. What's going to happen next? Well, if that's an easy shirt like this one, you can go for a bold tie. You can go for some nice big pinstripe patterns. But don't forget that the rest of the outfit also have to be subdued. It has to be dark tones, easy on the eye, because you already have got a piece, especially if you're going to have a pocket square with it. All of a sudden you're going to have 2 very, very bold items. So what if your shirt pattern is loud like this one? Then you have to go for smaller accessories like this bow tie or a pocket square would have to be a solid color. Also, the suit would have to be also solid, maybe some grays and navy. So you keep in that balance. Balance is key. You know, there is that rule of thumb as well that you should always start planning your outfit with a shirt. So you're starting from thing that is closest to your body. So if you start with the shirt, you're thinking, okay, am I wearing today a very nice big bold pattern? Yes. Then okay, what suit goes with that? What accessories have I got? If you starting with a very nice solid color of a shirt, then you can start playing with some ties and bow ties, and also you can start playing with your suits and see what matches that pinstripe suit. If you want to be very particular about colors as well, you can start looking at matching your accessories with your shirt. So all of a sudden you look at your shirt, you're trying to find any browns or greens, then you're trying to see if your accessories have got any color of that, and then you start matching them so they all create that cohesive overall good experience for the person next to you. So what can we learn from this very brief pattern exercise? Well, start small, adding patterns to one piece, keeping everything else a solid colour. As you get used to playing with colours and patterns, you can experiment with varying scales and layering everything together. What I'm wearing right now is solid colour shirt, then I've added some bold pattern tie, a pinstripe suit on top, and a white pocket square, complementing with a very nice pinstripe watch as well. Got a question about any of that? Please leave the comment down below. Hit me up on either Facebook, YouTube or Instagram. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you soon.